All right, GDP back with another video. Jim here.
Jessica?
We're coming at you today from the garden. So what are we talking about today?
Well, this is... Pay attention.
Oh,
This
yes
is...
ma'am. Sorry.
This is a natural and organic
Garden? Oh,
pest control method that I think sometimes gets overlooked.
but it's a constant struggle, am I right?
Yeah, if you've ever dealt with pests in the garden, especially when you're trying to do things in a organic way, it can get frustrating sometimes.
It's like a never-ending battle. But we're gonna teach you the set it and forget it method. Or well, I set it and forget it as one can get. Good bait! Or is it really the secret weapon?
So we're gonna talk about predators.
You mean that thing that fights the aliens? It's got that little laser thing that comes up out of his shoulder. Time out. Dog check. Oh, are we ready again? Sorry. All right. What were we talking about again? Predators, but not the Arnold Schwarzenegger killing kind.
Unless you want to use that predator. I don't recommend that.
Yeah, more than likely it'll use your skull as a trophy.
So why would you want to employ the use of predator type animals in your garden?
Because they eat up all the pests.
Yeah.
If you try to drive everything out of your garden, everything, you're going to lose advantage of having predator species in there. And actually dealing with pests is such a huge problem if you try and do it alone.
So one, you're creating more biodiversity. In other words, you're creating an environment where there are various different plants and animals, and when you have more variety, you have more stability and more balance in a system, which is a good thing. And secondly, they can help you. It could mean less time, money, and effort to keep these pests in check.
There are 3 main rules for organic pest control when using predators. Number 1.
And this may seem obvious, but
May seem obvious to some, but some might not know, and that's okay.
you're going to want to avoid things that are killing off those predator species, and that might be pesticides, different poisons, chemicals, whatever might harm them.
So remember, if you're going to be growing organically, don't be using poisons and pesticides, which may seem obvious, but that's the key. Sometimes when you're trying to kill off the pests, you kill off the predators as well. Number 2.
You're going to want to create a habitat for the predators so that they want to hang around and munch on some pests.
And that can be all kinds of things. That could be leaving plants grow that some predators might find attractive. It could mean leaving rocks around the garden to attract certain snakes. I know I'm going to get flack for that one, but trust me, it could be a good thing. If you attract snakes to a certain area, you know where those snakes are going to be, rather than someplace where you have no idea. Plus, they can help control the rodent population.
So the key is just knowing what predator species you want to attract and what kind of habitats they're going to want.
Number 3.
And this one you might find a little difficult, but
I do.
if you want these predators in your garden to help you out, you're going to have to tolerate minor infestations of the pests because that's what they're eating.
No. You've already lost me. This type of method is not going to keep the garden completely pest-free,
The point is creating a balance.
so that those pests don't overwhelm the plants and kill them off.
Yeah, so this is a long-term strategy.
Long term.
It takes a little preparation, But once you have a balanced system set up, it could mean a lot less work for you.
A lot of these techniques that we talk about, that's all about studying, knowing what you need to grow, knowing what you need to place around there, and creating that balance over time.
But we're going to be putting out more videos on specific ways that you can attract these beneficial predators and ways to combat specific pests and kind of show you what we're doing.
GDP is all about specificity. All right, we hope you enjoyed this little talk from the Green Dream Project about organic pest control. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Any questions or comments, leave those down below. We'll do our best to answer them. We want to hear about it. Even if it's like, yo, organic pest control is lame. No, don't do that, that'll hurt our feelings. We'll catch you in the next video, everyone. Bye.